going on, guys? It is Teeohh here, and I am back with the pickups. In this episode, I'll be focusing on my pickups from the 22nd of October through today, the 28th of October. I'm not sure when this is going up, but that's the time frame, so there we go. So, yeah, guys, I got a lot of awesome stuff. A lot of great deals, and I'm just excited to show you guys this, so let's do it. So first off, I went out thrifting with Brian and Nick on the 22nd, that Saturday morning, and we had some places, and we had a great time. And I found some stuff at nearly every place we went, I believe. Yeah, I did actually, yeah. Which was pretty cool, I guess. So, first off here, I had to get this. $3 on this. Especially because, let me double check this for you guys. I want to make sure the internet isn't lying to me. Give me a second here. You're going to watch me do this live. I'm not going to cut this out. Let's see. Oh, that is a lie. Where did... Oh no, why would they lie about that? Why would they lie about that? Never mind. That's actually really depressing. Okay. So, I saw something on Twitter saying that this movie was originally released on today, the 28th, 9 years ago. Which is a lie. And that movie turned to a game is the B-movie game. More like meme movie game, because everything about this is a living meme. So, yeah. $3 for this. I thought so. And then, not game-related, but a couple more of those not game-related things coming up. But still, this is just too cool. $2 for this Elmo tie of Elmo wearing ties. Yeah, that's too cool. In case you didn't know, I like to try to find wacky ties at thrift shops. And I have a pretty big collection thus far. Maybe like 40 ties, just wacky ties I found. So that's another one on there. I mean, this one's just one of my favorites already, because it's just like Elmo wearing ties on a tie. Like, who's not going to want that? So that was at the the Red, White, and Blue thrift shop on Route 65. Then we went over the one on 51. And boy, this was a pretty good find. $3 each in these games here. And I was like, okay, whatever. I took a look at them, and the discs were like immaculate. I mean, not really, like, they weren't like the great, like, I've seen, like, they were near mint. Let me just put it that way, since English is not apparently my primary language today. So, they were near mint. They were a lot better than mine, so I'm like, I gotta get these. These are great. So, I got 5 Call of Duty games on the 360. You're probably like rolling your eyes, but yeah, they're still popular, so there we go. We got Black Ops 1, the gold edition of COD 3, which this thing is in great shape. World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and another copy of BO2, which I'm really glad to get, so hell yeah. So $3 each on those, and then as I was just wandering around the store, because I was pretty much done at that point, I ended up finding these 2 lunch boxes for $2 each, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get these. So, first up here we have the Beatles Yellow Submarine, like, official lunchbox. Released in, like, 2007? Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the, God, what is it called? I don't even know. Whatever the soup container is. God, what is it? You know what I'm talking about. Whatever goes in here. This is actually going to bother me. Oh my god. I am struggling today, guys. I'll just jump cut once I find this. I remembered it as soon as I was typing it. And actually, never mind. We're not jump cutting it. It doesn't come with the thermos. Oh my god. I'm out of it today. But yeah, thermos. Didn't come with it, but still $2. Too cool. And then lastly, we got a Rugrats lunchbox, which is dope. That's capital D, dope. So, glad to get those. And then, about 10 minutes up the road from the one on 51, there is a Goodwill, which is located in Whitehall, technically. And usually every time I go there, I find something. So, no exception here. Found 2 360 games. One which I have not seen in 6 years since I got my original copy. And another game I haven't even seen ever. So $3 each on here. I got another copy of the Simpsons game which this is still up there in price. This is still a pretty sought after game, so I'll take it for $3. Hell yeah. Another copy. And then Thrillville Off the Rails, which I forgot there was a 360 release of this, and for $3, yeah, I'll take it, sure. So that was awesome there. And then lastly, to end our day of thrifting, we made a stop at the exchange. Technically not thrifting at this point, but you get the memo. And I got 2 Game Boy games for $1 a piece. We got the Rugrats movie and Mary-Kate and Ashley, Get a Clue. And that's pretty much to you guys. Get a clue. Join the Mary-Kate and Ashley religion, Olsenism, led by me and Rob, because we're Olsenists. So please join us. Get a clue and join us. But yeah, that was our thrifting. My thrifting with Brian and Nick, and that was a lot of fun. But later that day, I went over to my cousin's house, and we stopped at a thrift shop out that way. And I got a Nintendo jacket for $4, which I will show pictures of here. And yeah, it is a small stain on the back, but it was still like really cool. Really cool. I had to get it. So, also, I ended up going back and finding games, which I'm like, okay, whatever. And $2, I'm like, okay, I remember this being, you know, for being a sports title, it was a little up there in price. Sure, I'll get another copy of it. And that is NBA In the Zone 2. And I paid $2 for this. And they had other PS1 games, and I was really wishing I actually went back and grabbed the rest of them to take up and check. Because inside this bad boy, not only is there NBA In the Zone 2, but there is also another disc, which is just an interactive sampler. But regardless, it makes me wonder, what could the other games have had doubles in them? I could have found a Crash Bandicoot and a Tony Hawk for like $2, which would have been nice, but hey, you know, whatever. You know, you snooze, you lose, I guess. So $2 for that, still not going to complain. That was nice. And now this is where things get weird. So 2 days ago on the 26th, I went out. I was out and about for whatever reason. I can't even remember. I was looking for costumes and something. I don't even know. Like costume supplies and pants. That happens. So that exact combination too. So yeah. Oh, also, yeah. Since this is gonna be uploaded after Halloween, let me know what your costume was for Halloween and how that went for you. If you went trick-or-treating with your kids, if you went trick-or-treating yourself, passed out candy, just let me know what your costume was and how your Halloween was, what you did. Yeah. So anyways, the 26th. I'm driving, so I'm like, alright, let's make a stop here at Purpose. Because we were looking for costume supplies still, so we're at thrift shops to get it cheaper. So it's going to be worn once. So I head over to Purpose, I do my usual roundabout. And, okay, in the game section, I find this, you know, it's too expensive and compared to the other titles, but still nice to have. I didn't have it. For the PS2, complete and in good shape, Final Fantasy X2. Okay, $2 at a thrift shop, sure. I don't think anyone picked this up, so not bad. I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. I go over the CDs where stuff is commonly misplaced, and by God, they misplaced some shit. They misplaced some shit. So, $2 a piece on these still. We're going to go with the fairly normal one. Missing manual, but it's okay because I have case and manual only for this of Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere here. And then I look up, I'm looking around, so I'm like, okay, there's got to be more than. I couldn't believe my eyes. So, I find these 2 games. And I'm like having a heart attack in the repurposed, because like, what the hell? Why are these here? First, the Dreamcast games. Now this. What is going on with repurposed? 2 Japanese import PS1 games. And they're actually like good titles. So first, which is missing its manual, but still, Legend of Mana, or Mana, however, I think it's Mana, sure, and Chrono Cross. But the strange thing about Chrono Cross is that it has the North American discs in them. As you can see, you know, So both North American. It says NTSC, not NTSCJ, like it should on this one. Yeah, here it says NTSCJ. I don't know if it's visible. And here it just says NTSC. So somebody was using the case for Japanese Chrono Cross to fit their North American copy. And it came with the Japanese manual and the North American manual. So, yeah, for $2, I am definitely not complaining. I was just in utter shock to find this. Complete shock. So, yeah, like, what a find. Seriously, what a find. And $2 too. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. And I'm not gonna complain about this pickup either. So I went to Ninja Electronics. I go there every so often anymore. And it's been a while since I stopped in there. And I asked, you know, because before I couldn't see much because they were rearranging stuff. And then she let me, the owner was like, you can go in the back where the games are. It's like, because we're still reorganizing. So I would imagine that would be the only person she would allow back there, to be honest. I mean, the owners there like me, which is, you know, it's awesome. You know, because they remember. Well, she remembers me, and then she, you know, gives me some deals, which I'm not complaining about. And if you're from the Pittsburgh area, you've probably heard the whole like rumor mill and what's going on with Ninja Electronics, what happened over the summer with them and their investigation, yada yada. But I'm not going to sit there and question their business practices. What they do is what they do. But all I know is that I'm going there and I'm getting good deals on games, so I'm going to keep coming back. I'm just the buyer here. I'm not the seller. So, as being a buyer, I go back there and I start sifting through stuff. So first off, I find these two PS2 games, and she's like $3 each on them. And I'm like, okay, because they have stock prices, like, you know, PS2 and Xbox games, game games, $3 each, which I've mentioned plenty of times before in other videos. So $3 each here. Second title, I had to get it regardless. I looked it up. It's like a little over a $10 game. Thought it would be a little more valuable, but still, not gonna complain. We got Phantasy Star Universe. Turns out this had a 360 release, and I didn't know that. So, yeah, Phantasy Star Universe on the PS2. Good condition. Not going to complain. I also found this, which I was surprised she still said for $3. A sealed copy, yet greatest hits, but sealed, of Ratchet Deadlocked. Why folding everything? Like, well, okay. $3 already? Yeah, sure. And then I found a couple 360 games for $3 each. I'm not going to complain either here. I bought this digitally before for whatever reason, which I remember why I bought it. You know, it was awesome, but I now have the physical copy. Wheel of Fortune. I love game show games, if you didn't know, and getting this is just even happier. So, physical copy of Wheel of Fortune, $3, not complaining. And then I got a second copy of Pro Skater 5 for the 360 because $3, sure, why not? And lastly, if you're a Wii collector out there, you know anything about expensive games on the Wii, you might shit yourself a little bit here. It's not like I'm going out there getting Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Which, is that the GameCube one, or is that... Might be the GameCube one. I can't remember. Whatever the oh god. Whatever the Fire Emblem is on the Wii. I think it's Radiant Dawn. I don't even remember. It's not like I got that. But I got something that's pretty uncommon. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, yeah, you're coming with me. I knew it had value. I knew just looking at it. I remember it, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. And when I got home, I checked my suspicions, and yeah. I have a complete copy of the Monopoly collection. In case you didn't know, this is like a $30 game for some odd reason. $30. And I got it for a tenth of that. And the best part is, since, like, you know, anything like 6th gen and under is like $3. The 360 and the Wii games, the PS3 games are individually priced usually, which is like, you know what, I'll give you a deal, I'll give you $3 a piece on them as well. So, I don't know if that was just a me deal or not, but I really appreciate it regardless. So, $3 on this, hell yes. Thank you. And then lastly, complete copy of Animal Crossing City Folk, $3 also. Yeah, not gonna complain there at all. Got some pretty good titles there for $3 each, so yeah. Thank you, Ninja Electronics, for doing you, and yeah, thank you. And lastly, we're gonna end it off here with some trades. There's gonna be quite a few more trades coming up in the next episode or so, because I'm selling a lot of stuff and also trading off a lot of stuff. So if you're interested in anything, hit me up. So you've probably seen my posts everywhere on social media for it. I might actually upload a video, if it's not already uploaded by this point, of me advertising, me selling stuff. So if you want to hit me up or anything, yeah, you'll do that. So some local trades here. Tommy's brother Mikey. I've mentioned Tommy before, and that is a text message. Excuse me, but from before when he gave me the all those games like with the Wii U, Xbox One from a couple episodes ago at least, and that was awesome. But you know, I did a trade with his brother Mikey, and he gave me not Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, but inside the case is MLB 2K6. So thank you again, Mikey. I really appreciate this, and Mikey got a good hookup in return because he's a big fan of sports games. So I gave him like 18 sports games for both the PS2 and the 360. So you know what, Mikey, you're welcome. Hope you're having fun with them. And yeah, let's move on here. So we did a trade with Nate from Drumline, and I traded him Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and got Need for Speed Rivals in the Xbox One. Xbox One game for Xbox One game, so I'm not going to complain. Awesome. Thank you, Nate. Hope you're enjoying AC4. And lastly, I did a trade with Tiff. This was like hectic with this. So I was supposed to originally sell her Smash Bros. But she ended up getting her games from wherever they were. Like, okay, it was like, so first, it was like, I think on Monday or something. Talking about her selling Smash Bros. She's like, yeah, I gotta get my games from my cousin. I'm like, do you want to do a trade? I'm like, yeah, we'll do that. So she got her games from her cousin on Tuesday. Text me on Tuesday, yeah, we're good, you know, because I was gonna get a few of these games regardless for trade, you know, just like, you know, this and like whatever amount of money for Smash Brothers. So whatever. Eventually, she texted me. She's like, oh my God, Tyler. I'm like, what? I'm like, I found my Smash Bros. I'm like, boy, you've got to be kidding. So I was like, okay, we'll figure this out. So we're like, all right. So Wednesday goes by. We're like, look, you know, she's like, realize I'm still gonna give you the games. I'm like, you got it. So the next day, Wednesday, she forgets for the games. She's like, I'll bring them tomorrow. So, and then later that day, we figured out a trade. She was gonna get COD 2 on the GameCube. So that's that. Thursday, she forgot him again, and today, Friday, I got him. But here's a kicker, and I'll get to that. But what is here in the trade? We got another complete copy of Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure, and this manual is actually in very good condition. This actually might beat out my manual. I'm not sure. But regardless, glad to get another copy of this game. This game's a lot of fun. If you've never heard of it, it's pretty much Disney characters with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 skating engine. Yeah, it's awesome. Piglet's Big Game, which is another one off the list for my collection. Missing the manual, but still, I thought, why not? Let's get it. And here's the kicker. Everything else is in there. So we got Disney's Party, another game off my list. But I'm checking them like later in the day, and I'm like, that's odd. But this is not in there. And then I text her that, I'm like, and she's like, I'm going to kick my own ass. Like, it was just a mess getting these games. But it's completely okay. It's all in good fun. But I'm gonna get the actual game for this soon. So until that, this is just gonna be a case sitting on the shelf with everything else. It's just it was just funny how this worked out. But regardless, thank you again, Tiff, for these games. I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy COD 2. So anyways, guys, enough of my rambling. That is all. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up down below. Like I said earlier, leave a comment down below saying what you were for Halloween and how you spent your Halloween and yada yada. Halloween parties. You know, just let me know, I guess, if you saw any other weird costumes as well. Whatever. Just, you know, tell me about your Halloween, essentially. It's open-ended at that point. Treat it like English class. And, yeah, once again, guys, if you're also new to my channel, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. More content's coming. More game hunting and playing with other content is going to be coming throughout the coming months, because winter's coming around and stuff's starting to die down as far as after school activities and such like that, so I'll have more time to stay inside and grind. So yeah, that's gonna be awesome, and awesome for you guys as well. So yeah, guys, once again, Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.